Hi guys. Welcome back to another episode of Fly High Fridays,
Where them girls be
squawking.
So
You like that?
Oh yeah.
Yes, we are back again in
We are
2025.
oh my God.
Last time we saw y'all was last year.
Yes.
Y'all miss us?
I hope so.
I hope so.
We miss y'all.
Because we did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
So who we got with us today? We got my big brother, my actual blood big brother.
And my cousin.
Donald, aka Dub. Say what's up to the people.
What's going down? What's going on with y'all?
Yeah. So he is hanging out with us today. So we wanted to get a little interview in with him because we've interviewed quite a few people, and I feel like he's just next. He was just next on the list. So
Of course.
I'm happy to have him here with us, and we get to kind of pick his brain.
Yes.
Oh, that's a lot of picking.
I don't mind.
And that's what we do over here.
Exactly.
You
It's
know
perfect.
You know how it goes.
Yes. So as you know, we're gonna get into our and questions, but before we do that, I'm gonna have Donald pick a color, purple or orange.
We're gonna go with orange.
No, that's right. It's a good color right there. So we're gonna go with the and friend edition. That's actually perfect.
Yeah. Start off with a little razzle dazzle,
I'm just gonna get the first two at the top. Just the first two at the top.
Random.
Because I think we should do is ask each other this as well as ask him the questions. Should we do one more for him? Actually, no, you can do that one because I have my own question I'm gonna ask.
Okay.
And so,
Okay.
You want to go first?
I have a question as well. No.
You do? Oh, okay. Then let me get a card. You know what? We're just gonna go. So actually, we're gonna ask 5 questions. I love that. Okay, let's get deep. Let's get down to the nitty gritty.
Yes. We can start. Actually, we can start.
Okay, so Donald, this is your question.
What sunshine?
Ooh, what? Y'all?
Sunshine, half a sunshine.
What does that one mean? You know what? I don't think we ever figured out what those
No,
signs
it did not
meant.
have a.
We'll have to look that up.
I said I was gonna Google it, and I haven't done that.
Sunshine.
Right? Yeah. I mean, but I think it's fitting. So let's see what the questions are about. What do you think? You know what? What do you think you were born to do?
It's a deep question. Still trying to figure that one out.
So you don't know it just yet?
No,
do you have an idea?
Just yet. In the process of figuring it out.
Do you have an idea?
Well, I'm sure I'm here to help people.
Yeah.
Yep.
But this is the Friends edition, so it's actually supposed to be for
me.
Yes. For the person he's asking.
So, what do I think?
We ask ourselves to just for fun.
What do I think I was born to do? The same thing. Service people, be a light, as well as not to other people, but myself as well. So, yeah. Show people that it's possible that it can be done through Jesus Christ.
Amen.
So,
yes.
I think that's it, and here we are. That's what we're doing.
I think what I was born to do. In this season, I will say, be patient.
Ooh,
be patient. Show other people
grace
patience.
And patience. I know that's right.
Yeah. Patience. Right now, I think I'm in that season.
I'm aligned with that,
and I
like
was
that
definitely born to do that because it comes naturally.
I love that for you.
Yeah,
I love that you pinpoint season. Yes. I was saying just born to do just in general. You said this season specifically.
Yeah.
Specifically, I was born to be patient.
Yes.
Right now.
Yes.
Because we're in a waiting, and I definitely and when it comes to the specific season, I'm aligned with that. We're in the patience. I'm born to be patient. And we've been working on that. Okay. For sure. I love that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You want to go next? Or you want my
Yeah. What'd you think? You want mine? Oh, we got a heart.
Oh, I got a heart. And that's just so fitting.
Yes.
God is funny, y'all. He be talking all around. He never stops talking, but I don't either, and I get it. And the conversation is just continuous, and I love that. So, anyways, what's the hardest thing for me to learn? Wow.
You know what? Is the Because
Are we actually?
I remember on the Friends edition, I remember telling you about yourself. I forgot with the self because we was telling with the self we was kind of like saying what we was born to do, but it's like no, what do I think you was born to do? I think that's what.
Oh,
remember?
No,
it's been
a minute. So now we're just because right now we're just reading the questions. I just think they're just deep questions for us to start a conversation.
Because the self is more like asking yourself.
See, I'm gonna ask myself and ask other people because it's just why not?
So, okay, I'm gonna answer that for you.
What's the hardest thing for me to learn?
Outside looking in, I would say overthinking.
Okay. Take us to learn the lesson of overthinking. Okay, I can see that.
Yeah, I think you're still in that. I think that's still a daily.
I wouldn't say it's a daily battle,
because I would say because that's why I say I ain't say season this time.
Right.
So I mean, just overall,
yeah,
that's kind of who you are.
Mm-hmm.
But you've chosen now that we've grown and we can choose. We know that like we can choose whatever we want to do.
Mm-hmm.
We wholeheartedly know that. It's like I feel like you strategically make sure you don't overthink. Because kind of really deep down inside, that's really just kind of who you are.
Yeah.
Because for me, I don't see overthinking as a bad thing.
I don't either anymore. They have this. There's a picture. Y'all probably seen the memes, but it's like a little swirl. That's what you're doing when you're overthinking. You're kind of just reeling and going in this circle. But what God has shown me that if you are thinking positively, there are actual little leaps up, and it's a swirl up. So it's actually a good way to look at it. It just depends on where your focus is going to go.
Yeah.
So, and when to actually let go, because I think also ran across somewhere it's like to be an overthinker could be very powerful when you know when to stop thinking and act.
Yeah.
Right. And I think that's the lesson. That's a deeper part of that lesson that I'm currently learning, which is to damn, I just lost it.
Not overthink. What are you currently like?
It's like, okay, thank you for that. So it's like not necessarily not to overthink, but to know myself
when to stop thinking.
Yeah, to stop thinking and now let's act. Let's go ahead and move or be still or move from the thought, the mind.
Yeah.
Right. And so yeah, that's what I'm learning now.
Or to say this is just a thought. I'm gonna leave this right here.
Right.
Or be like, okay, I need to
do this. I need to act on this thought.
Let me act on it. Mm-hmm. What you think, Donald, for her?
What's the hardest thing for me to learn?
I think the hardest thing is, God shows everybody grace. Sometimes it's hard to show yourself grace, and sometimes it's hard to show somebody else grace.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that is a struggle for most people. For me, to show yourself grace and show others.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one.
I can see that. Yep.
That grace,
because it
runs out.
I could give people grace all day, but here's the I could give people grace all day is giving myself grace.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't do
your toughest critic.
Yeah, I am. Yeah. I am. Like everybody else is just like, and I'm a teacher. Mm-hmm. So it's like all day I'm like telling my students like, you got this. You can do whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, you didn't mess up. There's no like you can make mistakes, but the mistakes are always lessons, right? And it's just like I'm always talking them up, but I didn't used to do that for myself.
Gotcha.
It used to be like, dang, why do you keep messing up? Why can't you get this? What's going on with you? And she's like, but I wouldn't talk to my students that way.
Yeah.
So it's like to show myself grace, yes.
Yeah. Would you? So you do? Well, so you do kind of agree to that? Yeah, me too.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Okay.
Ready for mine? Now that we know how to play it, right? Now it's for me. Y'all too, for me. What y'all think?
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Mine
is
a half sunshine.
What are the odds?
All right.
Mine's completing?
I guess so.
That's funny.
What do you think you were born to do, but aren't doing, and why? So what do y'all think I was born to do but not doing, and why?
Hard.
You're you're kind of still doing it. You're doing it. You're already doing it. There's nothing you're not doing that you're not supposed to be doing. I was gonna say I feel like you should be in a teacher role, but you're somewhat already doing that with B.Y.R.D Talk.
Yeah.
But you could, I mean, if you wanted, you could go deeper in that. Because I see in my own job that I can do that, and it's like you can create that and actually get deeper in with these students. But I also understand, you may not even want that. This is where you want to be.
Yeah.
So it's just like you're still doing that
As far as the platform,
right,
wise,
right. And so it's like at this point, maybe if we ask this question in our 20s,
yeah,
I could possibly answer that a little bit better. But I mean, we're in our 30s now, y'all, and it's just like there's nothing we're not. Where's nothing unless there's something you doing that you could think of. But to me, I'm like, we're at a point where it's just like everything we doing is because we want to do, and it's our heart's desire. We're getting to it, and we know it's getting closer to whatever it is we're trying to get to. We're like, so.
But yeah, what I do, because we're not as close.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it was? Do you have something where you think I was born to do, but I'm not doing it?
Well,
and why?
You're probably not doing it to your fullest ability, but I think you probably should be in a role of service. When you say service, it could be a teacher, it could be a caregiver, it could be a therapist. And, it's a wide range of stuff, but I think a role of service. But a lot of times, bills come, got to pay them bills first. So
yeah,
a lot of times we can't do what we want to do. We got to do what we have to do. So, but at the same time, I think it's a role of service.
I think so too.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that. I agree with that.
I feel like really
because I've always said I wanted to be a grievance counselor. I feel like I'll be good at that.
That's aligned, and I think this is still that also is aligned here. Like with us getting to know ourselves in a deeper level, we're able to help show other people that through this platform.
Yeah.
So it's like you're not fully there, but you're in a way aligned.
Right. Yeah.
So.
And I'm gonna just let God,
because he gonna that path. Right. He gonna line it up.
If that's every time where he want me to go. Because I have thought about that.
Mm-hmm.
I have. Those are some good questions. Oh, what side? Well, I don't forget how
I pulled it off of this
up underneath,
but
right?
We put it under, yeah. We got to get back into the flow of things. Got to get back into the flow of things.
For sure.
All right, and so I had my own question that I wanted to ask Donald. Well, we can actually ask. We're all gonna share. And this is actually a question that I did with my students, and I'm excited about it because I think it's a really good little question that we just don't think about enough.
Yeah.
So as this being the end of January 2025, we're closing, I guess, this chapter. This is what I'm going to call it. January was the first chapter of this section of this book that we're all reading, that's unfolding in front of us, right? So what would you call this chapter? What would the title of this chapter be for you? What would you call it? And it's really like the first thing. I don't want y'all to overthink it. Like it's really what just pops up in your head. What would you call this chapter?
This chapter in 2025 for me would be evolution, would be progress, would be change.
I see that. Okay.
Kandice? Evolving.
Okay. So we got progress, change, evolving, evolution. Mm-hmm. Is that it? Am I missing one? Okay. I like that.
Those are some good powerful things.
It is. Yeah. So this was this chapter. Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, and it could just be based off of how I'm feeling today. Which is just a little confused.
You know what? I'm not mad at that. One of my students put that as their title as well. It's just a little confused.
Yeah.
And I think that's also okay.
I'm gonna say confused for me. Mm-hmm. Unknowledgeable. Unknowledgeable.
There's opportunity for growth then.
So, opportunity for growth there. and refreshed too, though. You know, because I do got a couple of really new chapters.
Yeah.
That is coming up for this year, and you know me, I'm ready for a challenge. I don't back down from challenges. I'm so ready to get through a challenge. You know, because I know I like challenges because I know I'm going to get through them.
Yeah.
You know, just be curious to see how.
There is no struggle
but
without progress.
Nah, for real.
For real. And so that's how I know it's going to be some progress going on here soon in this 2025 in this new chapter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely expect to see.
I can't wait. Yeah.
I expect
y'all are gonna be on the journey with me, so
y'all ain't got no choice.
Y'all will be knowing what's going on. See how this unfolds.
Look, y'all already know if you've been following my Instagram and TikTok.
Yeah.
We're on this journey together. But my title, I've already done this, so I already have my title.
Yeah.
And my title was Phoenix on Fire. I know a lot of people say Phoenix Rising because, you know, you'd be rising out of the ashes. I feel like 2024 was the ashes and coming out of that. And I don't think we think about what it takes to. Thank you, God. Because I was going to say what it takes to cleanse yourself from the ashes, but it doesn't actually take much when you are on fire because the fire cleanses you and it burns you. You're burning on fire. So right now I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm excited about what's to come. I'm excited about what has happened and I'm grateful. And it's just a burning sensation. I feel like that doesn't sound right, but it's in a good way.
In a fiery way.
I'm on fire. Okay.
You know,
I'm on fire I'm on fire for life. I know I'm already this Phoenix, you know, y'all know that's my birthday. I already do the color. Y'all see it. Y'all already know. We already painted the picture for you, right?
Yeah.
So, but I'm living it. I am living it wholeheartedly, internally, and outside.
Yeah.
And I know people see it. I see it. I feel it. And let's take over the world. My world.
I love it.
So
I love that.
That's my chapter. So yeah. That's what I have. That's what I have.
Yeah. And for me, my question is just off of really what I'm going through today with this new chapter title as well. I feel like it fits perfectly. My question would just be like, when you start a new chapter and you know, when you go into a new chapter and you starting it, for you, how do you feel when you're progressing in it? Or maybe something goes left. And really I want to kind of focus on that left. Let's say you start a new chapter, but something does go left. How do you kind of, for you, how are you going to stay on the right track when it goes left? With your new chapter. Let's say, for example, a small goal, a chapter, opening up a new chapter could be a small goal. I want to lose 10 pounds. Something goes left. A wedding comes up, a birthday party comes up,
you gain 10 pounds instead of
unexpectedly,
10 pounds.
Right? And then it's all kinds of food up in this thing, and it goes left. That's just for example, but it could be deeper, just to be surfacey. That's just kind of what I'm talking about as far as like when you starting a new chapter and it goes left.
How are you going to encourage yourself to go back right?
Yes.
It's an interesting question. So we're talking about chapters. We're talking about your chapter of life. So you're talking about a chapter of life. So in life, you have storms. Sometimes you have a calmness in that storm and you're in the eye of the storm. So what you have to do is when that storm comes, you got to prepare yourself to weather the storm. So when you weather that storm, you put them rain boots on, you put that raincoat on, you're trying to weather that storm. And so, you know, if something go left, you just got to know how to weather it. Be prepared to weather it.
Yeah. You've been prepared. You already been prepared for it. It's just trusting going through it.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know it's coming. You see.
Because sometimes you'll be in the eye. It'd be calm and quiet.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you said, Sometimes things may go left. That's fine. You just got to be ready for it.
Yeah.
It makes me think of the quote where faith, no, what if is, no, what was it? Fear is what if. So how we go with the negative what if this happens, what if that happens?
Right.
That's the fear. But faith is even if, right? We know life is going to life. Left is going to go left. Sometimes we got to go left, okay? It's going to happen. That's okay. It's how are you coping and dealing? How are you weathering that storm?
Yeah.
It's so important how you talk to yourself in the environment you have, really. If I'm going left, really I have to go to my comfort zones. I know what it is. We've been practicing it. We've been doing this, y'all. We can trust ourselves, okay? You know what to go to. It's just going to it.
Yeah.
And sometimes, like Donna was saying, you're in the eye of the storm. When you're in the eye of the storm, you are with God, okay? You can see all this chaos happening, okay? That's triggering. That's trauma, traumatic, all these things just happening. Lord, what? But you are content.
Yeah.
You are at peace. Stay there. Sometimes be still. It may feel like you're going left. Maybe God needs you to go left. But you be still with him and go left with him.
Yeah.
We don't know what's happening, but we know God is in control of it. And that's one thing I know I want to reprogram into my mind when things do go left.
Yeah.
It's okay. Things are going to go left. Sometimes we need to sail left. We're sailing. We're moving. It's a part of it. So it's just a constant reminder in that moment of going left that maybe this left is where I need to be. Let me give myself grace, because that's something I'm learning, right? And
put on my
armor. Right. The raincoat, the boots. Like, you know what? Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you on that. I really appreciate that, because that just to, it kind of, in my confused state right now, I needed that, because it's left right now. Yeah. It's left for me right now.
Okay.
And I don't know what to do.
Go with it. Be still.
Yeah.
Trust God, because you still in the eye of it.
Yeah.
It's really not as bad as it can be.
Right. But when you're in it, you're feeling, right? You know what I'm saying?
Confused sometimes. That means you're human.
Yeah.
That's all it means.
True. True.
You're human.
But on that note too, did you have any more questions?
No, that was it.
Did you have a question for us?
No.
Okay. No. So before we get out of here, because I didn't want to take too much of your time. Now, but before we get out of here, I did just want to also be present. We hadn't went over our week. I did want to curiously just know, how's everybody week?
This
week meaning Sunday to Friday.
Can we just go back to Saturday? Because it started. Actually, you know what, y'all?
You can. Since it is Friday, we should do that Saturday through Friday.
Look, because really, right. God has been showing up, showing out in ways that I'm just flabbergasted. It's I just like to say that word, but I've been God, what? And it's actually been happening since before this week. This year started. It started last year. Actually started before last year. Just we just been
New Year's.
Happy New Year's, right?
It's our first episode
of the year. Yeah. A lot has gone on, and I won't go into too much detail because it's a lot, baby. Like
what I'm talking about this week.
A lot has happened this week. A lot has happened this week.
Jesus.
My story has been unfolding nicely. I don't know about yours.
Yeah.
My story has been unfolding like this. Like, I'm just going to let you in. Like this, getting this heart was a confirmation for me. It's like a continuous conversation with God for real.
Yeah.
From this week. And if you've been following me on Instagram, because I've talked about it. Like, if you follow me on Instagram, I'll talk about the little things that be happening. Like, I'm just having a blast with the mundane things.
Which our socials are down below.
Y'all know. Or maybe you don't. Maybe you forgot. It's
just
been 4 months. It's down below. Follow us. If you want to get like in detail.
What did I add your TikTok down there? I'm gonna make sure.
You'll get it. You'll find it somewhere. If it's meant for you to see me, you will see me.
If you want to see the rants, you'll see the.
Because they're not rants. I need to find things because they're not. I wouldn't say they're rants, but they're just little funny, and I think I'm hilarious. Jesus, God has made a funny little person over here.
Okay,
I
be laughing sometimes.
Look, I be cracking up. I be like, God dang, Jazz, like you okay.
I catch when you get on Instagram, I catch you. Mm-hmm. TikTok, not so much.
Come catch me.
I'm working on it. I'm working on the TikTok thing.
Look, it's okay. I just sent you some videos too. You need to get on there.
Yes, that too. See, I'm backed up.
Get it. But this week, wow, man, just the alignment of everything, things that I was confused about in the past, like just that confusion will clear up. Just wait, be still. Like I'm telling you, because I was things that I was so confused about last year in certain situations. We're not gonna go into detail, but and then to see God align things, and I ain't gotta do nothing. I just
been sitting back.
And I still overthink because y'all know that's what we're working on, right?
Yeah.
And so I be like, what's happening? And I can't, it's really hard for me to explain unless you've already like been through it. A great example, I guess I can give y'all to understand maybe a little bit of what I'm talking about is go watch the movie Serendipity. Did we ever watch that together?
Yes.
Look at that movie. Yes. Okay. I don't know who the characters are. It's some white folks.
Very great acting.
Great acting. Very. It's a beautiful movie.
Even though it's typical, it is. Like it's a typical movie. When I say typical, it's like like once it starts, like you kind of know how it's going to end.
But it's the detail and the process of it all.
Yeah, it's the process.
And if you really just if you can pull back, because some people be like, life is not a movie, Jazzmen. Like, shut up. Okay. Because the message be in the movie. Shout out to Raya Sunshine. We miss you. Like that is life. That is God right there. And you just can't, you're just not able to watch the movie like you are now. Your life is a movie. Your life is a story. Yeah. It is unfolding in front of you. Yeah. Let it. Okay. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, I said I was going to stop trying to make people. Because it's just so much. It takes so much energy to do that. So whoever's supposed to get it, you will get it. But I'm telling you, if you just let your story play out, dream big, talk to God consistently, and He's always talking to you. But it just depends how much you listening. Because boy, oh boy, when I say like, I don't even still think I'm catching everything that God be giving me, but it'd be like.
I'm like, you hate that because sometimes the blessings come like that.
Yes,
it be overflowing. And sometimes you don't catch them all. It seems like
gotta catch them.
I thought I missed that. Sorry. You're like, what in the world?
That was probably like a confirmation for somebody. But
I do feel you on that though, and that's beautiful. I love that for you in this chapter of life.
Look,
I'm in this chapter of your life,
and it's not to say like. A part of me is sitting here like, is the sky gonna fall? When is the left gonna go left? And it's not to say left ain't saying it, huh? What?
It did Wednesday without that fall.
Oh my God. You know what? And I was just about to say
that. The sky was definitely on the
ground. It was. And it's not to say that things haven't been going left, but I'm just really grateful to God that I can see that I've actually been putting in the work, y'all. And I couldn't see that before because now things that would have used to bother me really, really bad don't bother me like that. Like I could talk to myself through it and really give myself that grace and be grateful that I'm living this life, that God made me who I am, that the people that I have around me are connected to me. Like it is divine alignment in my life. And I see that from when I was a child to now. Like I get even the bull crap I had to go through in the past. It's like, I get it. Okay. It was always a part of the story.
Yeah, it's lessons with it.
I'm so grateful. Mm-hmm. And I just pray that y'all see that. I'm here to show y'all that. And if you see it, cool. If you don't, you will get it in Jesus' name.
Somebody. Who it's for.
For who it's for.
Yeah.
I feel like we are all here to show each other that anything is possible. Mm-hmm. Okay? It's truly here. Just let go to how you think your conscious mind thinks it's supposed to happen. And just see what God has for you.
Yeah, that's the scary part.
But once you let go of the unknown and scary and just let go and let him just catch you. Good God Almighty is so good. God is so good.
What? Oh, look, that's why I keep that right there.
What?
What you used to always tell me.
Yes. Girl, yes. Alignments.
I put this part right there.
Mm-hmm.
But you used to always tell me this.
Thank you for that reminder. June 1st, 2022.
Yeah.
Because you got to keep those reminders. That's one of the ways you can go left and be at peace and content and take it. You got to remember the affirmations.
Yeah.
You got to go back to your affirmations. Okay. You got to go back to your scripture. You got to go back to your mantras. Like whatever. You keep telling yourself that. We keep until the change happens. You keep going. Yeah. You keep thinking it.
Oh, the quote says, expecting the unexpected is accepting that things will change.
I don't remember saying that,
but I used to say that.
I know it's written. I know it's written somewhere in my journals from years ago because it's June 1st, 2022. Because
go back to that day.
Exactly.
Go back to that day and see what it's saying.
I will.
But I know.
I like doing that. That's fun.
Were you good?
I'm done. I'm sorry. I know. Sorry. I just went into it's. Good God. I'm sorry, y'all.
I was. I took a glance at that.
Look.
For me,
I miss y'all. I'm sorry.
I know it has been a minute. For me, my week was really great. I worked a lot, got a lot done. That's what I like. I like when I get a lot of things done. God has definitely been moving in my life. I've been truly grateful this week. I just want to also say, like, this week, not even necessarily this week, but because it's been a while, I know like a couple weeks back for me, we lost my Aunt Cynthia, December 23rd, 24. And just dealing with that, reflecting over that has really been having me in my feels, keeping me close to God, definitely, and making sure that I'm uplifting the immediate family, Paulette, Michelle, and people like that, making sure, sending them scripture, uplifting, and it helps me out too. Being that my granny been gone for almost 20 years now, I still feel the pain. So, it's never ending. And I just wanted to remind myself that to be that light, that service, that praise God that you said that earlier, like just being that servant, because I know I've been there. I know how it feels, and just trying to be the light for somebody else who's new to the chapter, to that chapter of their life, But this week specifically just been, or these past few months really just been working, how I always say that because I am always working. I'm always working, but I know lately I've been making a lot of tough decisions, I should say. And I'm confused, but yet excited too about my new chapters coming up. That's for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I kind of like that we're in different spaces, but still aligned. I think that's very interesting because whoever comes back and watches, they can see that not everything is perfect, but through prayer, through encouraging each other, through us pushing through, you can see it's always going to get better, right? So I think that's just dope for the people to see.
Yeah.
But
and how was your
week, Donald?
Oh, my week was pretty good.
Oh, how was your 2 months? I was interested in that. Right. I'm interested in that. I ain't gonna lie. How has that been? Well, that'll be a nice closer out.
Well, we talk about change. Change is always constant.
Mm-hmm.
Be that change and embrace the change. And that's all I have to say.
That's all you gotta say?
Yep.
I love that.
I love that.
Yes.
Simple but powerful.
If you caught it,
powerful.
Catch it, hold it.
An affirmation I need to be writing down and putting on my window, on my mirror. Sorry, when I'm brushing my teeth.
Look.
Because right now, that's what I need.
Every morning.
Affirmations.
Every morning.
Please.
People be like, every day.
Every day. Please.
Every day.
That's why it's good. Like wallpaper. Wallpaper is the trick. You put it on your wallpaper. When you're really ready to switch some stuff up and you really want to change and keep something at the forefront of your mind, that wallpaper can get you do some things.
Don't it though?
Mindset is very powerful.
It is.
Very. But on that note, you guys, I just want to thank you. If you're still here, I want to say thank you. And I want to thank Donald for coming on our first episode of the new year 2025. I'm so excited. I hope y'all are too. We will be back next Friday. And until next time, don't forget to be resilient
and driven.
Like, comment, share, subscribe, and all the things.
All the things.
Bye.